The first area is sensitivity and selectivity. The second area of the prophetic that you need to look at is the depth. The prophetic gift is kind of like drawing water from a well. You can lower the bucket and just skim the surface and you get all this froth on the top. And you get the floaty stuff, the light stuff that just sits there, and it's not clean, it's not pure, it's just froth. But if you go too deep, you'll drag the bucket on the bottom and you'll dig up mud. You don't want to dig up mud on people, and you don't want the froth either. You want it to have, not just make them feel good, you want it to have significance for them. So you don't want to go too shallow, because that's just froth. They don't need that. But if you go too deep, and you're just dragging up mud, it's not good. I'm not saying you can't correct people, but leave that to the office of a prophet, because the office of a prophet, he's been there and he has compassion. He's been so beat up, he knows how to express the love of God. And he might sound all scary and mean and nasty, but he loves you so much he's not going to leave you in your sin. The Holy Spirit was also sent to convict us of our sin and to lead us into righteousness. You don't hear many people preaching about that. And so a true prophet of God, he will, if he hears about what you've been up to, and that God's warned you and other people have warned you and you haven't listened, he will expose your sin out of love. It's not out of judgment, it's not out of hate, and you might find it very uncomfortable or might think it's very unfair. But Jesus said, if your eye offends you, pluck it out. If your hand offends you, cut it off. It's better to go into the kingdom of heaven maimed than to be completely whole and be cast into hell. Now, I didn't say that. Jesus said that. So just take that into consideration and give these guys a break who try and love you by speaking the truth in love and by criticizing you. It gives you an opportunity to improve your walk with God and the quality of your life in Him. And it's not putting you down. It'll only put you down if you don't believe God, if you believe that you're not worthy or whatever. It's not a put down. It's only a put down if you've got a rotten self-image, and that's your responsibility, not theirs. You need to fix that. If you take correction as a put down, you have a problem. So you don't want to go off the top with the froth, and you don't want to go too deep and get the muck. You want the sweet spot in the middle where you get the pure, clear water. So the third thing, first we had the sensitivity and selectivity, and the second thing we had the depth. Third thing is the source.